I hope I'll have it in the again.
Hey guys, so today is the 22nd of August and it's vaccination day. So excited. I've personally lost so many people to COVID and I can't not get vaccinated. So that's what I'm doing today. We're going to Midrand Gallagher Convention Centre. I think that's the full name. I just know it's Gallagher, but yeah. So I'm wearing like a t-shirt with a cardigan, jeans and khakis. I'm wearing a short sleeve with a cardigan because I need them to vaccinate me without having to take off like a lot of stuff and complicate things. I've seen people like it's easier. People just take off, or you know, like on social media, people have had like clothes that have gaps like here, so that they can vaccinate. Unfortunately, I don't have anything like that, so I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. I think I'll take you guys along with us. Sukanya's nanny is also gonna be getting vaccinated today, so we're going together. She's from Lesotho, so we use a passport number, so I think she'll be able to get vaccinated. So let's go.
Just tell them that you're walking.
Okay.
You have your ID with you.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
ID and passport.
Ako never. Ay tsaka lang. Tampon ra ya kinana yan ke fela yo asum kwalen.
Ako motho go tsele ngwana mara sna motho a salang le ngwana tla dira. Hi. Don't go. Lighting is better this side actually.
ebile nna re tla ke
a ke kgopele ke tlhabiwa mo letsogong so a ke itse gobe mo e yang ya le a ke itse kae gape
just got chipped.
ke yone hell okay So I'm done waiting for 15 minutes at the observation area to make sure I don't have any immediate side effects. Ya, sister. Naka nakakadila na di sale. Ano yung sumilagay? Okay, but sa pala na ko ma.
Tele Sunday so. Arriba ita kapilis pa vaccinated ba pa.
Hey guys, so I'm back from the vaccine. I just wanted to let you guys know, give you guys a bit more information about what happened, how long it took and everything else. I'm home now. So as you can see, this thing says, what does it say? Vaxxed and relaxed. I was vaccinated by Discovery. So we went to Gallagher Convention Centre, which is in Midrand, and we got there around 11 o'clock, yeah, maybe 5 to 11, and we were already registered because today's the 22nd, right? I registered on Sunday. I registered on Friday in the early hours as soon as they opened the vaccines for us, but I went today, which is a Sunday. So I also registered for my son's nanny this morning around 8 o'clock, and she's from Lesotho, so you can get you can also vaccinate people that are not from South Africa, so as long as you have the passport number and you have the actual passport. So I registered for her, and immediately she got an SMS confirming the registration. So when we got there, they asked us if we've registered. I think if you're not registered, they register you on the site, because they did say with our age group 18 and above, which would be 18 to 34, they did say that you can just walk in, or they register you at the site, unlike the previous people who had to make sure that they're registered depending on where you stay, because I know some places you can just walk in. But yeah, like I said, because when my husband got vaccinated, he had registered, but they didn't allow him at a few of the sites around our area because he had to have an appointment. But he did go to Gallagher anyway, so that's where he managed to get the vaccine as a walk-in. So we passed that part. So when we got to the place, like I was saying, we passed the initial part where you have to like register. We just gave them our ID numbers and passport numbers, so they asked us to verify the information that's on the website. And then we went straight to the queue. And then we started queuing. It was long, but they were quite quick, because for everything we took about an hour. So like from the other queues to actually getting vaccinated. So after that, you enter, right? So the first part, they'll ask you like, they'll ask you again, ID number. They ask you, do you have COVID? Do you have COVID symptoms? You say yes or no. And you're not supposed to vaccinate if you have COVID symptoms, by the way. So yeah, so then they let you through. Then you'll see there's a part where we cross the street, go to the other side of the place, and you go to the other entrance. And then after that, when you what happens? Yeah, when you enter again, they ask you for your ID number. You go through the process again, you give them the ID, your passport number, then they ask to see the physical ID or passport. You show it to them. They didn't ask if I was on a medical aid or not. I suspect it's because I had already said on the website that I am on medical aid, so they had the medical aid number there, which I verified, and then I went through. Now that was a, how many times did they ask? 1, 2, that was the third time they're asking for my details. Eventually, now I'm gonna get to a part where you queue, then they start calling you guys out to go inside the part where you now get vaccinated. So I went there. The lady, oh shame, she was so friendly, that nurse, I forgot her name, but she was super friendly. She made me comfortable, made me laugh a bit, asked me, am I nervous, how am I doing, do I understand the process? Then she'll ask you like, I think she asked me, what did she ask? Okay, she asked me for my ID number again. ID number, cell phone number, and then she asked questions like, do you have any chronic illness? Are you pregnant? And I was like, are you pregnant? What else? Yeah, verify your ID number, your cell phone number. Are you pregnant? Do you have chronic illness? I'm not sure if, had I said I have a chronic illness, would they have like done other tests? Because I know my aunt has high blood pressure, and she spent like close to the whole day at the site because her blood pressure was too high and they couldn't vaccinate her until it went down. And so yeah, so they do ask you, but they didn't run any tests. I don't know if it's because I said I'm not pregnant and I don't have any chronic illnesses. It might differ if you have a chronic illness, like I said. So after that, they vaccinated me, you guys. She showed me the injection. I wasn't sure if I'm allowed to take footage or not. I just asked her if I can take the footage as she's vaccinating me. So I got vaccinated. It wasn't painful at all. It wasn't painful at all. I'm not sure. I think I also have like okay, I have a high pain tolerance, so that's part of the reason. But I think even if you don't have a high pain tolerance, guys, I think it's just scary, but you should be fine. It was just like a prick. And I'm like, are we done? Like, is that it? And she's like, yo, you just got your first jab. And then she made me wait. She asked me if I bleed a lot when I vaccinate. And I said no. And she made me wait for a few seconds just to make sure I'm fine. And also, guys, I'm wearing a white top. So maybe don't wear a white top. Yes, I was prepared. I wore a short sleeve to make it easy. Let me show you. This is where I got the jab, to make it easier for her to inject me. But I was wearing white, so if you do kind of bleed, it's gonna get onto your top. So she made me wait like a minute or two, and then what else happened? Yeah, so after that they move you to the observation site, and you're supposed to wait there for 15 minutes just for them to make sure, are you okay, are you not feeling dizzy, you don't have a headache, stuff like that. So they do come check, how's your arm feeling, are you okay? So even when you're sitting there, the people who are walking around will come ask you like, are you okay, do you need anything, you know, because some people react differently to that. But I sat there for a good 15 minutes and we were out, and there was a nice photo booth at the end which I missed, but because I was waiting for my son's name, I went back and asked her to take a photo. Maybe I'll include it. But yeah, and after that we just went back to our cars. I think I did miss an important part where when I went to the other building, that's where they're now going to give you your vaccination card. You need to come back with it the second time. And also they do send you an SMS immediately verifying that you got the first jab, and that you will get a second SMS informing you of when to go for the second jab. Because I got the Pfizer one, which is 2 jabs. If you do the my arm is tight. If you do the, this is the arm that got vaccinated, by the way. So if you do the Johnson & Johnson, it's only going to be 1. So I got that SMS. Also, it helps because I know some people, if you're traveling, for example, they will want proof. Depending on where you're going, they might want proof that you are vaccinated. You may enter the country. Other countries don't allow people who are not vaccinated. And I know in South Africa it's a choice, but if you're going to go to a country that has different rules, you are forced to have been vaccinated, okay? So yeah, so the whole process took about an hour, not too long, right? So yeah, my mom is so relieved. Like, I was talking to my mom, and someone that we know is quite ill with COVID in hospital. So my mom is just crying nonstop because apparently the person doesn't sound good. She can't even talk. So guys, like, if you've witnessed someone who's sick with COVID, or if you've lost people that are close to you, there's no way you wouldn't believe that COVID doesn't exist. But then again, it's up to you. I'm doing it for me. I'd rather be vaccinated and just having some kind of side effect than not get vaccinated and I'm not protected, you know. It's very serious. It's very important for me to be protected from the virus. But then again, I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm not a scientist that made research. This is a personal choice. I'm not encouraging or forcing anyone to do it. Don't take my word for it. Use advice. Don't use it. It's up to you. But as for me and my health child, we are vaccinated, including the nanny. And the thing with the nanny is I didn't force her. I asked her, like, do you plan on getting vaccinated? And she said yes. And I told her, okay, we're going today. Do you want to go with us today, or would you rather do it when you're on leave in your own time? And she said she wants to do it today. So she was not forced as well, but it gives us peace of mind knowing that she got vaccinated as well. So even when she goes home for the weekend, you know, 50% chance, because they do say with the first jab you have 50% chance of fighting off the virus. It's not complete 100%, so do keep that in mind. And also, we'll be following the COVID protocols like we have been. We're gonna have masks on. We are gonna social distance, you know. Stay at home as much as possible. We won't be going out unnecessarily. So yes, guys, I'm so excited. Like, I was wondering, I was so like, yo guys, I really hope I won't fall extremely ill, and I'm not vaccinated yet. So I'm so thankful that I got a chance to vaccinate. I know a lot of people passed away without getting the opportunity, so it's not something that I take for granted. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed my, I don't know what to call it, it's just, I thought I'd include this part as part of a vlog, but I think I'm just gonna have like a separate video for the vaccine. I think it's important. It's an important message, because some people, you have no idea what happens when you get there. So please do like the video if you enjoyed it. I really hope that it gave you an idea of what happens. Do research. If you're one of those that don't believe in the vaccine, please do research. That's all I ask, so that you make an informed decision. You don't have to vaccinate. You also, if you do, it's still your choice. Share the video with those that are wondering what happens at the vaccination site. Share with your friends and family. Comment down below, what do you think? Are you gonna get vaccinated or not? Until the next one, bye.